I injured my illiacus muscle while surfing the other day. It was a total wipeout. I am having trouble with my leg. Because we're injured, should we take time off of our practice? Namaskara, Ashtangi. I'm Morgan, the Ashtanga nurse, and I injured my illiacus muscle while surfing the other day. What is the illiacus muscle? There's quite a few postures that you need that illiacus muscle for. You can see from the picture here that the illiacus muscle lifts the leg, and it's connected from the hip to the inner part of your femur. It helps to pull the leg up, so you need that for postures like Utthita Hasta Padangusthasana and for jumping back and jumping through. It's terribly important, and there's not a muscle in the body that isn't important when practicing. So how do I practice with this injury? Well, I'm going to show you how I practice today with this injury, and I'll show you what I went through. And there are certain points in the practice where I had to stop jumping back. There is a point when I just stop because I have to tap out. It's too much. But that doesn't mean that I didn't practice. I was there with the breath, and I was there for myself. Injuries help us to learn about the body. They help us to focus on particular parts of the body. And that's what I did today. I focused. Okay, fair enough. To sit and watch my entire practice is boring. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed some of it up, and I'm going to show you, I'm going to highlight certain areas of the practice within this particular practice that I focused on. One of the things that I focused on was stepping my heels to the side edge of the mat. I do this to set up my practice like a science experiment. We have certain things that are consistent and then other things that are variables. In this case today, my hip is the variable, and I wanted to keep everything as consistent as possible. So if I step my heels to the side edge of the mat within each and every posture, I make sure that I have this heel to heel alignment and that my hips are in the same position each time I step back. This way, I only change one object within my practice, and I get to focus a little bit deeper on the hip. It gave me a little bit more insight into what's going on. Injuries can be a focus for your practice to go even deeper. I injured the illiacus muscle. You might be dealing with a completely different injury. But I want to show you that it's possible to practice no matter what your injury is, because the practice is just a breathing practice. Everything else that we do is all the movement. It's all designed to focus on your breathing and to focus your mind. Skipping forward a little bit, I want to point out what happened in Utthita Hasta Padangusthasana. Check it out. I think it's kind of amazing, and slowed down my breathing and focused on the muscles that I was using, and I got to focus on where that was for my practice. It was really kind of cool to just check and see, hey, this is what I've got today. It's kind of impressive. This is as high as I could lift my leg. yeah, that's it. It didn't get much higher than that. And I was actually impressed with that. Do we practice through pain? That's something that you need to explore, and I encourage you to get to the mat and check it out. See what that means for you. It's going to mean something different for all of us. It's going to mean something different for your teacher, and I really, really strongly suggest that you express your injury to your teacher. Let them know what's going on. We're not mind readers. We can't help you unless you allow us to know what's going on for you. So talk to your teacher. Have an open dialogue with your teacher. If you don't have a teacher and you need some information about how to adjust the practice for your injury, reach out to me. You can email me. I'm on Instagram. Give me a like. If this video is helpful, please like it, subscribe. We're doing more of this kind of stuff. I'm trying to keep it as real as possible, showing you what is going on within the practice, and day to day, day in, day out, showing up, giving it full power. Thanks for watching. Namaste.